Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now, prison story. Somebody asked me, do the Crip running thing? No. Do the blood running thing in the system? No. Now, do they have power and pull? Yes. Will they go hard? Yes. Now, in the federal system, you might be down south. So you might not see a lot of Bloods and Crips. And then you might see a lot of Blood and Crips that from them little areas might be some DC Bloods. You might see some Georgia Bloods. You might see some Mississippi Bloods. So, but you talking about the Southern California Bloods and Crips? No, they do not run the federal prison system. Because if you take the Bloods and versus the DC Black gonna be dominant. Because anywhere in the federal system, DC Black gonna have 40 to 50% of the population just from them guys being from one district. Because almost everything in the federal system, in DC, by being a district, you go into the federal system. So when you get inside the federal system, DC gonna have people in every institution, and they gonna have the numbers. Then a lot of them will be Muslims, so the Muslims gonna come. A lot of them gonna be hustlers. A lot of them gonna be from South and Northwest. So it's gonna be hard for any West Coast gang that's black that gonna run anything in the federal system. Even no matter where you go, the DC Blacks gonna have control when it come down to the numbers. I'm not gonna say they the toughest and they the meanest and they the most aggressive, but the DC Blacks would never lose to a California gang. Never. It's almost impossible. Because if you can be at Milan, Michigan, you might not have a couple actual West Coast Bloods or Crips. You can be on the East Coast, upstate New York, same thing. You can be in the Lewisburg, Atlanta, the same thing. Now you might have Blood and Crip affiliates because people from other cities and other states are now Bloods and Crips. But if you take the original Bloods and Crips that came from California, they would never be dominant in the federal system when it come down to movement, control, and running the institution because the DC Blacks have more numbers. And that's a fact. So if somebody telling you that the Bloods are the toughest group in there, that's a lie. Now, they might be putting their work in Lompoc and out west, but anywhere in the system, the DC Blacks have more control and more dominance or any black organization outside of Muslim in the federal system. Peace.